Hi guys, PD here. For those of you who don't know, if I'm not doing a VR game or playing VR games or making VR content, I'm normally playing Hearthstone on PC. I play this game religiously every day. I play between 20 to 50 games every day. This is a recording of my gameplay from this morning. This is my own deck. It's a priest deck. It consists of 2 win conditions. One of those win conditions is called the Exodar. Basically, I play cards, I build a starship, and I try to get as much armor as possible. So my first win condition is trying to build as much armor as possible. If I can build enough armor in the game, then it's impossible for the other player to beat me. 2 main cards I play to gain armor are the Arkonite Defense Crystal, which gives me 6 armor every time it gets destroyed. This is going to give me a starship piece, which is going to increase my armor over time. Then when I feel like I need the armor, I play the Exodar card, which is going to allow me to launch the starship. I can either double my armor, or I can use the damage to attack the other player's cards. My second win condition is Velen, leader of the Exiled. This is a taunt legendary death rattle, which triggers the battle cries and death rattles of all the other Draenei I played this game. The idea behind this card is to play it alongside the Saronite Chain Gang. The Saronite Chain Gang is a taunt minion with a battle cry that summons a copy of itself. So the principle is you play the Saronite Chain Gang card, then when you get to play the Velen card, if it dies, it's going to double itself, which is going to give you an infinite board of taunt minions. I then rely on other cards to help me maintain my board, basically copying and resurrecting those minions. There are quite a lot of cards that will hinder my deck, which you're going to see in this video. You get cards which will silence your minions, so I try to make sure I've got extra copies of my main cards. This is the second game of my win streak, and this was quite a good battle. I'm going to go through my thought process during the gameplay.
Vengeance for the fallen.
My first win condition is to try to get as much armor as possible, so I'm going to go for the cards that's going to allow me to build up my armor.
I see you've brought I see you've brought guests. The time has come to dethrone our former master.
So I'm going to play the Arkonite Defense Crystal. Now unfortunately the enemies just captured that card. Luckily I've got another copy in my deck. Sadly I did not get the card, but I did get part of my second win condition. These are the taunt minions that will double themselves. Now this minion has been played, I can now fish for the Velen legendary card.
Useful things, eager to share.
Also, he's just played my defense crystal, so I can get another copy, and then I can double up that copy as well. So now he's activated my starship, which is going to start to build up my armor. I'm going to try and make as many copies of this minion as possible. This is going to boost up my armor, not only on my main character but also the starship's armor as well. And we can activate the starship at any time, but it's always better to activate the starship when you use the legendary Exodar card, because it's going to double your armor.
Let's put a smile on that face. Such a perfect specimen.
So that's 6 more armor, another 6 more armor, and you'll see my starship is starting to grow. I'm going to continue to resurrect the defense crystal.
You better watch your step, Mrs.
I'm now in a really good place because I've got plenty of armor, and I've got plenty of armor to fall back on as well.
What are you waiting for?
I'm going to use this card to try to find Velen, which we just got. So now my secondary win condition will be available. I'm going to try to find a card first that's going to allow me to copy Velen, because I've only got the one copy, and if I lose it, then I'm not going to have the infinite taunt wall. So it's very important that you try to get extra copies of the legendary minion. Now we're going to activate the starship. I'm going to gain double the armor. Now my opponent needs to destroy that card or get rid of it.
Job done.
And when it does destroy it, it's going to give me 30 more armor. So armor is based on its attack value, which is 30. The value on the right hand side of the card, for those of you who's never played Hearthstone, is the card's health.
Let's put a smile on that face.
What are you waiting for? The light has betrayed me.
I want to give a big thank you to all my VR friends who might be watching this video. Again, I'm in a really good position. I've got 136 armor. I'm now starting the second phase of rebuilding the starship.
Let's put a smile on that face.
The shadows grow short.
Look! You shiny!
I'm going to drop this Saronite chain gang. The more copies of those I play, the more that the Velen Taunt Death Rattle card is going to reproduce itself. So there's one, and there's two. So now when I play Velen, if he kills it, I should get 3 copies on the board, because the Velen card remembers everything I did with his chain gang, which is to copy itself.
Ready to check in? Can't dodge what you can't see.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
Do not fear power. Fear those who wield it.
Having so much armor as well now allows me to plan ahead.
The time is now.
We're going for the res, and then we're going to make more copies. Again, we're building up the power of the starship.
Job done.
I still need to copy the Velen before I play it. So I'm waiting for a card that's going to allow me to copy Velen. And there we go. Perfect timing. If the one on the board gets removed or silenced, I've got an extra copy in my deck to continue the infinite taunt wall.
And rule its ashes.
So now I need to try and destroy it as well, because if I destroy it,
Oh, wait!
oh dear, that's not good. That card is now unplayable. I decided to launch the second starship, use its power to destroy the enemy minions. I'm going to res a bunch of minions. I'm going to start our third starship build.
The circle of life is over.
I still want to try to get a second copy of Velen before I play the 7 mana cost card that you can see in the center of the board at the bottom. I can no longer play the one on the right because it's 11 mana. I only get 10 mana per game. There's no way for me with this deck to reduce the value of that card on the right. Now I was going to kill the starship on the left, but it's still going to give me 12 armor. All the time we're adding more armor to the starship in the middle as well. That was lucky because if Velen was on the board, he could have stolen my second Velen, which would have reduced one of my win conditions.
Come, friend. Let's see what you've got.
Let's put a smile on that face.
Death is eternal. My turn is not.
The House of Iron is gone, but I am undying.
This is my own custom built deck as well. He launched this starship, but he does not have the minion to double the armor. He does not have the Exodar card. Let's go for it. Double the armor.
I am beyond imagination. Succumb to madness.
He destroyed it, but we still get 18 armor. I also have a copy of Xyrella, the Devout, in my deck, which is going to trigger all those death rattle minions that give me armor. That's going to double my total armor over the whole game as well. That's my last resort card if I ever get into trouble. Okay, I'm going to risk it.
The light will guide us through every corner of the cosmos.
If I lose this card, then my infinite wall of taunts has gone.
You have no idea what I'm capable of.
So my biggest fear here was that he's going to capture the card. Luckily for me, it destroys the minion, which starts the chain to duplicate itself. It could have gone wrong here. He could have stolen the minion, which would have made me had to rely on winning the game with just armor. Now you can see the infinite taunt wall in action. Every time this card dies, it's going to clone itself. I do have res cards in the deck as well, so if he manages to get rid of this wall, I can always use my res cards to bring back the minion.
Our future awaits. Our future awaits. Our future awaits. The light will guide us through every corner of the cosmos. The light will guide us through every corner of the cosmos. The light will guide us through every corner of the cosmos. Our future awaits.
Time is slipping away.
Let the Badlands burn.
Ready to check in?
My jaws that bite, my claws that catch.
The light will guide us through every corner of the cosmos. The light will guide us through every corner of the cosmos. The light will guide us through every corner of the cosmos. The light will guide us through every corner of the cosmos. The light will guide us through every corner of the cosmos. The light will guide us through every corner of the cosmos. The light will guide us through every corner of the cosmos.
Now my opponent needs either a silence card or Rune Lone Ranger to be able to remove all these cards.
Right on! The perfect hiding spot.
All these Velen cards that he's just destroyed are now in my res pool.
Break yourself upon my body.
You have no idea what I...
Again, he's going to play a second copy of Tez, which is not going to help him.
Our future. Away. Our future. Away. Our light will guide us through every corner of the cosmos. Our future. Away. Our future. Away. The light will guide us through every corner of the cosmos. The light will guide us through every corner of the cosmos. The light will guide us through every corner of the cosmos. The light will guide us through every corner of the cosmos.
Time is slipping away.
I have too many cards. The light will guide us through every corner of the cosmos. Time is running out. Our future. Our future. Our future. Our future. Our future of the cosmos. Too many cards. The light will guide us through every corner of the cosmos. The sun exposes weakness. You are a prisoner.
I do like it when they try to steal my Velen card, because without the Arkonite Defense Crystal card, they do not get the infinite taunt wall like I do. They also need my second card for the combination to work.
The Zandalari must adapt!
Our future. Our future. Our future. The light will guide us through every corner of the cosmos.
I think around now he's realised he's not going to win, and it's game over.
Kalunje versus Illidan.
So on to my third game.
Now!
Vengeance for the fallen!
I see you've brought
We have one of the cards. I'm also going to keep the Amulet of Undying because I can use that to trade for another card. This is the planning stage where you need to plan the type of cards you want and that you need. As I already have the first part of my second win condition, I'm going for those cards. I'm going to select Velen. Also, I get 2 copies of the card. So that's the first part of my combo down.
I'm flying. Free me.
I'm going to play it again. If my Velen dies, it's now going to copy itself twice. There's Xyrella, my last resort.
I will show you fear.
Operations reporting in.
Okay, we're going for my second win condition. I've got a spare copy. I've got cards to make extra copies as well.
Your wish is my suggestion.
There's an example of my opponent disabling the card look. If I did not have a spare copy, I would not be able to use my second win condition. But we have a spare copy and I can make another copy as well.
Those without eyes truly see.
The light will guide us through every corner of the cosmos.
So my opponent now needs to do something very similar again, but he decides to kill it, which is a big mistake, because now it starts the cloning process.
The light will guide us through every corner of the cosmos. The light will guide us through every.
And then he wonders why.
By the Loa!
Velen is also a new card, so lots of players have not really seen it, and they really don't know how the combo works. You need a few more brain cells to get around this card.
Of the cosmos, our future. Away. is built on our foundations.
Let's see, what do I take?
The light will guide us through every corner.
And so the infinite cloning begins.
Guide us through every corner of the cosmos. The light will guide us through every corner of the cosmos.
Time grows short.
The light will guide us through every corner of the cosmos.
He just realised he can't win. Game over.
Talunge versus Gerash.
Victory or death!
Vengeance for the fallen.
So this is the mulligan phase where you get to decide which card you want to start with. I'm going to use the creation protocol because I want to try to find one of my main cards. We just got one of the main cards anyway. We have the armor card, so with the creation protocol I can look for the second card that's going to help me build the starship.
It is good to see you.
We're playing against the pirate warrior.
Fly, Polly! Yaha! I must choose!
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
There we go. I now have both cards needed to ramp up my armor.
The pirate's code.
Sharp arrow. Proper aim.
My starship is now on the board, ready to ramp up.
Wanna see the voodoo I do?
I see.
That card has just prevented me from playing any cards this round. And my health's getting low. So I'm going to replenish my health with armor. Each time this card dies, I get 6 armor.
Glory! I'm here for the...
He's going for it, bless him. I think I'm going to have to play Exodar. I need the armor boost. Without it, I will die next turn.
Job's done.
Glory! I'm here for the gold!
And that big starship card is now in my res pool. So if I'm lucky, I might be able to res it.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
Who in their right mind hides blue?
I do know if I use the diamond Spellstone, it's going to res one of the big minions.
Set sail! The Juggernaut is under my command!
Again, we're starting to build up another starship.
Diet I get tired!
I'm going to get an extra copy.
In the box? Pirate stuff.
Pirates away!
Rise me, hearty!
Job's done.
Music's for everybody, eh?
And from this point onwards, really, it's game over. He's got no way to remove my minions.
Talonji versus Celeste!
2 games away from Legendary. Now this is a mage. Mage can fire over my taunts.
For the fallen.
So mage can do spell damage over my taunts. So it's very easy for mages to kill me. Mage is one of my least favourite classes to play against because of their deadly spells and spell damage.
I see you've brought I see you've brought guests.
Two of my main cards are in hand, but I am going to go for armor first. I'm going to try to get as much armor as possible. So we're going to concentrate on armor.
The Zandalari must adapt!
After a rocky start.
I do believe this is an elemental mage as well, so they tend to have a lot more minions in their deck than spells, so my odds for winning are a bit better now.
I'll blast you out of orbit!
You belong to the bar now.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
I'm going to launch it. And grab a copy. The Diamond Spellstone is going to bring back the big minion.
Oh, have you filled out the paperwork?
That's a scary card. That's going to give him 2 cards that's going to help him get rid of my cards. I think that was a big mistake. I've got my starship back. It's going to give me more armor now when it dies.
Pressure builds. Magma rises.
My hand is too full.
Have you filled out?
Again, he's going for the perfect cards.
I'll blast you out of orbit.
Have some more armor. Now imagine if I played my Velen card and he played the card that turned it into a frog and I did not have an extra copy. That would make my second win condition not valid. Okay, I'm going to search for Velen. We get 2 copies.
Job done.
And we have the ability to get a 3rd copy as well.
My hand is too full.
The light will guide us through every corner of the cosmos.
Can he remove it or is he going to kill it?
A frozen treat as sweet as me.
He's going to kill it. Thanks, mate. And when you see them aim for your face with another card, you know they don't understand how the card works.
Of the cosmos. The light.
Let the cloning begin.
Every corner of the cosmos. Through every corner of the cosmos.
I'm going to shuffle another copy in my deck.
The light will guide us through every corner of the cosmos. Away.
Real is futile with this deck.
The light will guide us through every corner of the
I think it's game over for him.
guide us through every corner of the cosmos. The light will guide us through every corner of the cosmos. The light will guide us through every corner of the cosmos. Through every corner of the cosmos.
The day is yours. I'm here.
And he quits. He just realised.
Talonji versus Luminance.
Okay, final game to get me to legendary.
The forest fights back.
Vengeance for the
And this was a tricky game. At one point I thought I was not going to make it.
I see you've brought I see you've brought guests.
Job's done.
To get legendary status in Hearthstone, you have to win so many games in a row as well. So if I lost this game, it would have put me right back. This was a crucial game for me.
In my folly, I have sown chaos.
I've got one of each of my win condition cards. There's the third piece. Let's go for armor.
You won't find a magically aged cheese.
The time has come to dethrone our former master.
Start my second win condition.
How long can this go on?
That's a scary card because it could eat one of my minions that I need. The legendary minions, you only get one copy of each. That Devout card could have destroyed one of my major cards. Luckily, I managed to get 2 copies of Velen. I need to make sure Velen survives. I also need to try and get an extra copy as well. He can steal it now. I've got 1 copy left. Luckily, I can copy his Velen. He also destroys my Velen to start the chain reaction.
The light will guide us through every corner of the cosmos.
Thousand Needles! Are you ready to rock?
If he destroys one of my Velens and he's got no removal, then it's game over.
Time to light a fire under this town!
To be safe, I'm going to launch my starship, grab the bonus armor.
Our future. Away. Our future. The light will guide us. The light will guide us through every corner of the cosmos. Take heart, young one. The Earth Mother.
Freedom and weep.
The light will guide us. The light will guide us of the cosmos. The light will guide us through every corner of the cosmos.
I was so focused on killing that Devour card because I did not want him to take it back into his hand. I just had to kill it. That one card could destroy my whole deck.
Away.
And that's a win. And if you made it this far, thank you for watching.